Hey guys, just wanted to say, as this was supposed to be your wedding day, that we have been thinking about you this whole time. I can't even imagine how stressful it's been not knowing what's been going on, if it's going to happen, if it's not going to happen. But just so grateful that it's going to be happening next year, and that it's exactly the same, no changes except the date. And you still get to get married in your dream venue, which was one of my worries, I'm not going to lie, which is such a relief. And we literally can't wait to celebrate your special day next year. Bigger, better than ever, and love you so much.
Hey guys, I hope you're both well. Obviously not what we wanted to do, but it's crap time for us all. But I'm sure we'll have a massive year next year. There's plenty going on for us to keep busy anyway. So yeah, I hope you're both well. And you have a good weekend. But yeah, next year's gonna be a big one for sure.
Hi guys, sorry today's not the day that we all planned that it would be, but next year's going to be so much bigger and better. See you later. Cheers.
Right, well, welcome Matt, Rachel. I'm sorry that your wedding's had to be postponed, but it's going to be worth waiting for. Next year it's going to be bigger and better. We're going to have a wonderful time no matter what. So put the past in the past and let's look for the future.
Cool. Look at this Barnet. Tell you what, would have to be looking a bit sharper if this wedding was going ahead today. Now, jokes aside, I'm gutted for both of you, to be honest. It's a pretty poo situation to be in, but then once again, you've still got each other and you've been together long enough and there's no massive rush, so roll on the new date when it happens. Get in there.
Hi Matt and Rach. You would today have been Mr. and Mrs. Pilgrim. We're so sorry that you've had to postpone your big day and are disappointed that we have to wait longer to call Rachel our daughter-in-law.
It'd be even more special on the day, knowing it's the day that you planned before all this pandemic happened. We are thinking of you both and send lots of love.
Cannot wait for March. Loves and kisses.
Hello guys, only me. Matt and Rach, absolutely gutted about your wedding this year. It would have been superb, but don't worry, it'll be so much better next year. Hey, be positive.
Hi Matt and Rich. Awfully sorry to hear that the wedding has been postponed, but in the famous words of Peter Crouch, it's going to be back and it's going to be stronger. Next year.
Hi Matt and Rach, gutted we aren't celebrating your wedding this week. I'm sure the time will fly by and we'll all be celebrating your special day together in March.
Hi Rachel and Matt. We're really sad the wedding's been cancelled, but we can't wait to celebrate with you instead next year.
Well, at least I've got another 9 months to get the speech right.
Cheers
to
the
bride and groom.
Hi gang, obviously gutted the wedding isn't going ahead today as planned, but as I'm sure everyone else has said, next year will be even bigger and better and we'll make a hell of a day out of it. I hope the weather holds out for us today and you have a lovely day with friends, family and all your loved ones.
So I was chatting to Steve about who I thought would be the most nervous on the wedding day, and I think there's only one answer because I saw him the day he proposed to Rach. He had 8 anti-sickness tablets, he didn't eat anything all day, he didn't sleep the night before and he sat on the bus shaking. So Matt, I'm sorry, but everybody knows it's going to be you, but there's no need to be nervous because Rach isn't going to run away.
So my question is, who is the better driver? So I know Matt has had a few bumps over the years, and the last time I spoke to him, he was expecting a speeding ticket any day. I also know Rach once let a car roll into the only tree in a field, so seeing Rach actually wasn't driving that day, I'll say she is just better.
Right then, well my question is, who gets angrier when they're hungry? Well, we all know the answer to that one, don't we, Rach? It certainly isn't Matt, it's Rachel. I could give you 101 examples of Rachel being angry when she's hungry, but the one springs to mind was Rach was having an operation. She was having her nose fixed after getting it broken hockey. She was due to go down about 10 o'clock. Some emergencies came in. She didn't actually go down till about 12, either 1 o'clock, and she nearly killed the surgeon. How dare he postpone her? Did he not know how hungry she was? And she wasn't going to wait. Eventually she went down and came back, burst into tears and said, "Sorry, I was so angry, but I was hungry, Mum." So yeah, it's definitely Rachel's the worst when it comes to being hungry.
For Matt and Rachel's Mr. and Mrs. Who's the biggest scaredy cat? To be honest, I don't know whether Rachel's scared of anything. I've yet to see her scared of anything, but I do know that Matt is frightened of spiders. He can't stand them. Many a time I've been called up to his room to say, "I'm not going in there until you get that spider out. It's massive," and we're talking a tiny little spider here. So I've always had to go and get the spider out, prove to him that there's no spider in there before he go back into his room to sleep. Even Chris couldn't stand them, so it's always me that had to do it. And here's one, Matt, that you left behind. We found once you'd moved out. This was under your bed. Cheers.
All start Mr. and Mrs. questions. My question is, who is the best at fitting an IKEA set? My answer is Lola, because you are both completely useless at making any IKEA sets, and I think Lola is a very smart dog, and she'll have no problem doing it.
I was discussing this with Chris and Andrea. Who is the better chef between Matty and Rach? Now, I think back to the years I've spent with Matty. A big one in his chef and cooking career was in year 8. I think he would have been 14 when he came around mine and I taught him how to make a sandwich for the first time. Big moment. I've heard rumours that he makes a delicious spaghetti bolognese. I've not tried it myself yet. And I have seen him cook on an open barbecue in Australia, which again was lovely. None of us got food poisoning. But given all of that, I think I'd still have to give it to Rach. Sorry, lad.
Okay, so a question about the happy couple. Who is the smartest? Now, this is a tough one for me to award, but I think I'm gonna go for Matty Pilgrim actually, and the reason is a few people might know this, but there was the Yu-Gi-Oh card craze that swept across Somerset and Nailsea School. Oh no, Golden Valley School. Matty P was an astute collector of these cards and had noticed that I'd acquired a card. I believe it's called Elephantis. Anyway, we were in school obviously with our cards, and Matty being the smart, wheeler dealer, happy-go-lucky kind of guy he is, he took my workbook, whatever it was at the time, and wrote in the back page an offer for Elephantis, a smart man's offer. As I've said, he is a smart man, and he said, "I will trade you all of my cards for Elephantis, for one card, all of his cards." Now, looking back on it, that's a trade that I should have done, because I think quantity was the way to go with Yu-Gi-Oh. But I think I said no, which is mental as well, because obviously I recognised that Elephantis was an unbelievable card. But anyway, yeah, what a man, what a smart man. Introduced me to Chelsea as well, so that's why I've given him a big nod there. Had my first Zola shirt with Matty P's blessing. So yeah, Matty's edged that one for me. No offence, Rach, though.
Who handles their booze better, Matthew or Rachel? Well, I can tell you one story about Matthew on his 18th birthday. He was so pleased he could go to the pub. He went out with his friends, and within a couple of hours there was a ring at the doorbell, and a car sped off quite fast. I opened the door to find Matthew in a star pose with his hands and feet pushed against the wall. He couldn't walk, he couldn't speak. I don't know how Brian and I got him in the house, got him upstairs. He was very, very ill for a couple of hours. Then I finally got him to bed, where I put towels behind his back so it didn't roll over. And I actually spent most of the night staying up, checking on him every hour, so just to make sure he was okay. Would that have been the worst time I'd seen Matthew? Yes. I probably haven't seen him since, even though I know probably at times he has got drunk, but not to that extent. His mates were really good. They did bring him home, but they didn't face mum and dad. They just left him there and drove off.
Who do I think is going to cry the most at the wedding? I think it's going to be Matt. I'm really sorry. I will tell you my reasons. So sorry. But I have had the privilege of seeing Rachael in her wedding dress. And first of all, she looked incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I'm not going to lie, I cried. And I just don't see you holding it together on the day. Like, it's your wedding day. All your friends and family are there to support and love you. And everyone that you love's there. And you're going to see her walking down the aisle, looking so beautiful in that dress, about to become your wife. I just don't see you keeping it together. I'm not going to keep it together either, so I'm with you on this. But I just don't see you keeping it together. Sorry, Matt.
So a Mr. and Mrs. question for me. I have evidence of this one. It would be who would win in a fight out of Matty and Rach. And for me, there's only one winner there. I'll take us back to when Matty popped the question and proposed to Rach. We went to this little island, had a lovely barbecue there. Me and Matty went for a little walk, worked out where we were going to do it. And with this, we went round there. I said, I'll pretend to take a photo, but I'll video it. And you can get down on one knee and pop the question there. Of course, Matty goes round, gets down on one knee, pops a question. Rach just didn't know what to do. She literally jumped on top of him and rolled round him on the floor. And I thought to myself, straight away from that point, there's only one person that's going to win out a fight out of them two, because Rach was the boss.
Well, Trav, in the Rachel and Matt household, who do you think wears the trousers?
Well, Di, I think the answer to that is pretty obvious. Sorry, Matt.
So I was recently asked, who is more romantic out of Matt and Rach? And it got me thinking, none of them are really romantic at all. I mean, Rachel spends most of her time selling horse shit, and Matt's only happy when the football's on. But I suppose we have to pull one name out of a hat. It's going to be Matt, and that's just because of the proposal that he did. I think that was pretty epic. So Matt wins that one, just.
A club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, find the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. Oh, I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body, yeah, oh I, oh I, oh I. I'm in love with your body, yeah, oh I, oh I, oh I. Oh, I'm in love with your body, yeah, oh I, oh I, oh I. Oh, I'm in love with your body, every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of when we can, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up a plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family is doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi and kissing the backseat. Tell the driver, make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. Well, I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. Yeah. Oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Yeah. Oh, I. Oh, I'm in love with your body. Yeah. Oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
My promise to the bride and groom is not to add interest to the current loan.
And he promises not to wear that shirt.
And I promise to buy a better hat.
See you next year.
My promise to you both is to not to cry on Friday.
And my promise is to try and stay up later than Kinga on the wedding day.
I've got a few promises for you guys. Firstly, I will do everything in my power to make sure you have the most stress-free and incredible day on your wedding day. Secondly, I promise, just like Beck and Steve's, that I will be one of, if not the last person up, singing, dancing, making a complete knob of myself. And finally, Matty, if things do get a bit much for you and you get a little bit too drunk, I'm sure Chris Tucker won't mind you spending the night with him, just like you did in Torrevieja on our under-16s football tour. So here's a huge cheers to the Mr. and Mrs. Pilgrim to be, and hope you have an amazing day today, and bring on 11th of March 2021.
Right, my promise to you and Matt and Rach is the fact I'll always be there for you. I'll always support you. I'll always do my best to help you in any times, good or bad. And I'll do my utmost to make you both as proud as me as I am of my parents.
Promise to you two? Well, one thing I can't promise is that I'll be able to hold it together throughout the day. Get a little bit emotional, like. But one thing I can promise is when you play my song that I requested, Stella, by Artois, I will definitely be up on a dance floor pulling some crazy shapes.
One promise for your wedding day. Us three have got to have a shot each and have a little dance. Cheers, guys.
So my promise to you, Rach, two things. I promise to have blonde hair for the wedding, so no crazy coloured hair and ruin all your pictures. And the second one to you would be, I promise to look after your mum before, make sure that she's not crying her eyes out, and wipe away your tears as we're going down the aisle. Matty, my promise to you is to make sure Steve makes it past the wedding brunch without being paralytic.
So I've just had a quick wardrobe change for the last part of this video, just to recognise Matty's other loves in his life, other than Rach, Chelsea and the Swags. But yeah, just to sign off, I just wanted to obviously wish you all the best again. And I genuinely am really looking forward to next year for everybody, you know, but particularly for you guys. It's gonna be a great day, and I promise that I will bring Matty his own stash of Budweisers in a Budgeons bag. I'll be able to find one of the old ones that you used to like carrying around, Matty. So you'll feel nice and comfortable on a day that I know is going to be a big day for you. So yeah, take care, both of you, and look forward to seeing you.
So my promise to the bride and groom is, of course, that I will always be there for the both of you, especially going through this next chapter, becoming husband and wife, which is so exciting. Me and Rachel have obviously known each other for years, since school, and have been through a lot. all the ups and downs, supported each other through it. And I'm not gonna get emotional. And I'm very grateful that you've met each other and you make each other so happy and are so perfect for each other. And I just want to take this moment to personally thank you both for allowing me, I'm gonna get emotional again, for allowing me to be there on your special day, to support you and to watch you become husband and wife, which I can't be more grateful for and so excited. My other promise I've thought about, I was going to promise that I wasn't going to get too drunk at your wedding, but it is going to be the first time that I'm going to be drinking in a while, so I'll half promise that one.
My promise to you, Matt, is along with Steve and Ben to throw you a great stag do, and my promise to you, Rach, is to bring him back from the stag do in one piece.
Just wanted to say that I promise that my dance moves will be out in full force at the wedding, so get ready to be embarrassed. Cheers to the bride and groom. Awesome. Good. Done?
All alone as you look through the door, nothing left to see. If it hurts and you can't take no more, lay it all on me. No, you don't have to keep it under lock and key, 'cause I will never let you down. And if you can't escape all your uncertainties, baby, I can show you how. Let my love in, let my love in. Lay your heart on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. Yeah, you can lay it all on me. You can lay it all on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. If you're scared when you're out on your own, just remember me. 'Cause I won't let you go it alone. Lay it all on me. No, you don't have to keep it under lock and key, 'cause I will never let you down. And if you can't escape all your uncertainties, baby, I can show you how. Let my love in, let my love in. Lay your heart on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. Yeah, you can lay it all on me. You can lay it all on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. So if you're hurting, babe, just let your heart be free. You got a friend in me. I'll be your shoulder anytime you need. Baby, I believe. So if you're hurting, babe, just let your heart be free. You got a friend in me. I'll be your shoulder anytime you need. Baby, I believe you can lay it all on me. Let my love in, let my love in. Lay your heart on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. You can lay it all on me. You can lay it all on me. If you're hurting,
Whoa, 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 we got a surprise for you.
Something special has been planned for the two of you, something amazing that will entertain you. What could it be? You'll have to wait and see, but we've left you some clues, so watch this close and we'll see you soon.
A few moments later.
Can you shut up with that, Becca? Tell you what, should we just go over to Matt and Rachel's and surprise them?
Yeah, should we get tux?
Yeah, come on then, let's go. We're on our way. Hee.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There's a lesson here that you will apply. And even if I'm far away, I'll remember what you said.
There he is.
Morning, gang.
Morning.
Good, let's roll.
You ready for it?
Yes, mate.
Recognise this? Recognise this singer?
Banger.
Yeah.
What a day for it.
Beautiful. It's gonna be a long old day, mate.